Yo, what's up, my beautiful family? Welcome back to another reaction. You already know what it is, man. But yeah, man, today's video is gonna be a reaction to the iPhone 12 Pro durability test. This is a little video that I'm interested in. I want to see, does the new iPhone have really, that durability that we want in a phone? So if we, let's say drop it somewhere, you know, it lasts us a long time because we need a phone that's durable. But yeah, man. Shout out to Jerry Rig Everything. I'll leave the link to original video down in the description below. Like I said, yeah, man. Let's get into the reaction. Let's go.
Today we're going to durability test the iPhone 12 Pro and its
That's a nice
ceramic
case.
shield covered front screen. You might have noticed that the box is a little bit smaller this year.
Yeah. That's what I was
Apple
gonna
slowly
say.
been removing things with each new product
It
launch.
looks thinner. The
First
box
it was the
looks
headphone
thinner.
jack, then the HDMI on their laptops, and now it's the charging brick itself that's gone. It's always
Bro, it
exciting
literally
to find out
looks
what's
like
going to disappear next.
an iPhone SE with the
Apple definitely
iPhone
keeps you on your toes.
11.
Honestly though, it's
Kinda
probably a good
makes,
thing.
in
Their
my opinion.
5-watt inbox charger was the slowest charger of any phone anywhere. And now there's no reason not to upgrade to the faster charging Anker Nano, which costs less while still charging 3 times faster, all while still keeping the same size as the old brick. Thanks to Anker for sponsoring this video. Now iPhone users will get to experience the fast charging that Androids have had for years. I'll leave a link down in the video description that'll give you a 10% discount.
Does that come with the new iPhone? I don't know.
Because you know, if Apple isn't going to hook you up, Anker for sure will.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's separate.
Now it's time for the durability test. Let's get started.
Yeah, man, like I said, shout out to Jerry Rig Everything.
Personally, I think it's a bit sus that Apple got rid of the free inbox charger at the exact same time they came out with the new type of magnetic charging, which conveniently cost $40, by the way. I'm sure it's all just a coincidence, though. Just like how the headphone jack
What is that, the wireless charger?
The wireless AirPods came out. You know, totally normal behavior. You can see that inside the magnetic circular attachment is a group of coiled wires that transfer power to the other set of coiled wires inside of the phone. We'll have to see what those look like for realsies when we open them up for the teardown video. But while we're here on the outside, we can see where the magnets are located with some metal shavings. The magnets form a perfect circle around the outside of the copper coils. Thumbs up for that. I think it's kind of cool, even if you aren't able to keep your credit card and phone in the same pocket anymore. It's probably a good idea in general, though, to keep metal shavings away from your phone. If you remember, the earpiece and loudspeaker are also both made with magnets, so if any small shavings get sucked up inside of the phone, it can tear the speakers to shreds. I'm sure the IP68 waterproofing will help keep the dust and shavings out, but still, it's better safe than sorry.
Yep.
Speaking of being safe rather than sorry, Apple has stepped up their phone design quite a bit this year with a lot of focus on the screen.
Yeah, man.
Apple says their new ceramic
the phone looks
nice,
don't get me wrong,
but it's also important to listen closely to their carefully structured buzzword-filled sentences. Apple said they've included nanoceramic crystals within the glass matrix to dramatically improve toughness, and yeah, they might have found a new way of forming glass to make it tougher, but those new crystals are still within a glass matrix, which means
the
it's still
edge
glass,
around it
no matter how many
has that
words
iPhone
they add to the
SE look.
sentence. And if glass is
The
still
thin
glass,
look.
you know the rest. Apple doesn't mention much about scratch resistance, just drop protection and toughness. They also use the phrase, along with our new design, it makes the iPhone tougher than ever. So it's not just the new glass. I think a large part of that 4 times more drop resistance comes from the design, with the glass totally flush sitting just inside the surface of the frame. A piece of glass has 6 sides, front, back, and all 4 edges.
I mean, it's just a pen, but think about it, that's pretty.
5 of those 6 sides protected by this foam frame in a way that most smartphones are not built. It really does make this iPhone 12 Pro more shatter resistant. So I do believe Apple's claim about the glass being 4 times tougher.
That hurts me,
but I think the protective design has more to do with it than the buzzwords do. I've scratched hundreds and hundreds of phones in this exact same way, and Apple's ceramic shield is still scratching at a level 6, with deeper grooves at a level 7. It might just be my imagination, but it does look like the level 6 scratches are a tad more faint, but they're definitely still there. Ceramic Shield is not the product that will bring us to the next level of MOS hardness. One thing that can always be certain, though, is that as Apple removes things from the box, the high price will always remain the same. The only way to really keep your screen scratch-free and resale value high is with a screen protector. I've installed thousands of screen protectors from my pre-YouTube phone repair days, and it only takes a few seconds. The biggest obstacle is the dust underneath the glass. But there's an alcohol wipe and a dust.
I hate the little bubbles that come when you put your screen protector on.
By a thin layer of nano
you gotta wait for it to come
off. There's no
off.
residue left on the glass when it's ever removed. And since the iPhone 12 Pro display is totally
it's a good protection, bro. I have one on.
Screen protector makes it look
I've dropped my phone a few times, and
just like you wear safety glasses to protect your eyes and a mask to protect your lungs, a screen protector is a cheap way to avoid a lot of future regret. I'll leave a link for D-brand screen protectors down in the video description. Plus, these aren't your normal plastic rubbery screen protectors either. It's an additional layer of protective tempered glass.
Damn.
And as we know, glass is glass, and glass can. It's much easier to replace a $10 screen protector than it is to replace a $270 display. I'll leave that link in the description. Now, if I'm being totally honest, I do have to say that the iPhone 12 Pro is one of the cleanest looking and best feeling phones that I've held in a really long time. The frame is surprisingly hard to scratch.
I'm cringing, bro.
Pro are made from stainless steel, and since my razor blade is also made from stainless steel, they're having a hard time damaging each other.
I'm not like a perfect like OCD kind of person, but like
the paint is obviously still gonna
when it comes to my phone, like
most phones
I don't really like it to be
softer aluminum.
Cracked or something.
Aluminum's like a 3 or 4 on MOS scale, so this stainless steel at MOS 5 is quite a bit more resilient. It's just the paint that's not. The silver-colored version of the iPhone is going to hide this kind of damage the best. There is no expandable memory, of course. There never was. The magnets on the back can be a handy SIM card removal tool holder. And then, of course, at the bottom, we still have our lightning port. I'm also a big fan of the textured glass back here. You can hear the difference my razor makes when it goes from the rough frosted texture to the smooth glass on the Apple logo. The textured glass has the ability to act like sandpaper to other objects. Since glass is a very hard material, softer objects like this penny will leave marks behind on the glass, but the marks aren't permanent. It's just dust caught on the rough surface.
Yeah, the back of it is
the top camera bump is relatively reasonable this year when compared to Samsung's monstrosities. The bottom lens is a 12 megapixel, 2x optical zoom telephoto. Then we have the 12 megapixel.
Do you guys like the 3 cameras in the back? Let me know in the comments section below.
And each camera lens.
I mean, it looks kind of weird, but
sapphire crystal lens cover.
I've never tried it.
It's still getting marks at levels 6 and 7, but you already know how I feel about that. The screen of the iPhone 12 Pro is a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display, meaning it's OLED, and has a slightly higher resolution than 1080p. A cool thing, though, is that even after 30 seconds from the heat of my lighter, the pixels on the OLED are still unfazed, with 0 damage. Other phones start to turn white and not recover. Now, I'm no materials expert, but ceramic is a slower conductor of heat than glass is, meaning that the heat doesn't transfer through it as easy. So it is possible that Apple's new screen material is keeping the heat away from the pixels. This doesn't mean quite a whole lot as far as lighters go, but it does add a little validity to the new ceramic crystal material claim that Apple is making. The oleophobic coating is definitely evaporated though, so don't try the burn test on your own phone. What about the bend test?
Don't try it on your phone, bro.
But with the more solid stainless steel frame and recessed glass on both sides keeping the box rigid, the iPhone 12 Pro is a non-flexible tank of a cell phone. And I'm
it's not gonna break, but
no bends, kinks,
I hear that
cracks of
crack.
any kind in the frame. Apple is and always
like
has been premium and expensive,
crunch.
but at least lately the materials have started to match the price tag a bit better. I used my last phone for over 3 years.
But obviously, bro, if you try to break it with your hand,
about a year,
I don't think you're gonna be able to.
Upgrade just
that shit's hard. Pause.
Maybe someday I'll try out the iPhone again, but I'll wait till next year's iPhone 13 Pro Max Ultra Plus 6G No Screen Edition before I make up my mind. I'll leave links in the description for that stuff.
iPhone 13 Plus,
like the charger and screen protector. Let me know what you think of Apple's new phone down in the comments. You cool with them leaving out the charger? Come hang out with me on Instagram.
They left out the charger too.
Thanks a ton for watching.
Damn. Apple's getting ruthless with this shit. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the whole video right there. Hope you guys enjoyed a little quick video on the iPhone 12. Because I know a lot of people who, when Apple releases a new phone, they buy it immediately, They just buy it. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, I don't feel like you should just buy it just because it's new. You should buy it because, you actually love the phone. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I don't want to rant on too much about the iPhone. But if you love Apple, hit the like button. If you love me, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. It'll really help me road to 100 subscribers. I really appreciate the support that we've been receiving. We're going up little by little, like I said in my last video. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys have a great day, and happy Halloween. Peace.